Making more money isn't just about working harder or longer hours. It's about working smarter. And that starts right here, TAP's head. Your brain is the most powerful tool you have at your disposal. And today we're going to learn how to harness its full potential to skyrocket your income. Let me ask you this, have you ever wondered why some people seem to have the Midas touch? Everything they do turns to gold, while others struggle to make ends meet, despite working just as hard. The difference, my friends, is in how they've trained their brains. And that's exactly what we're going to cover today. Now, I've spent decades studying the most successful people in the world, and I've discovered that they all share certain mental habits and attitudes. These aren't innate traits they were born with, they're skills that were developed over time. And the good news is, you can develop these same skills. You can rewire your brain for success and wealth. It all starts with understanding the incredible power of your mind. Your brain is like a supercomputer, and your self-image and beliefs are the programs that run on it. If you want to change your output, in this case, your income, you need to change the program. And that's what we're here to do today. Let's start with the first key principle, the law of belief. This law states that whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. Your beliefs about money, success, and your own capabilities directly influence your actions and consequently your results. So if you want to make more money, you need to start by examining your beliefs about money. Take a moment right now and ask yourself, what do I really believe about money? Do I believe that money is scarce and hard to come by? Or do I believe that opportunities for wealth are abundant? Do I believe that I'm worthy of wealth? Or do I have some underlying belief that I don't deserve to be rich? You see, many of us grow up with limiting beliefs about money. We might have heard things like money is the root of all evil, or rich people are greedy. These beliefs, whether we're conscious of them or not, act like invisible barriers to our financial success. They sabotage our efforts before we even begin. The good news is, beliefs can be changed. And that's the first step in training your brain to make more money. You need to consciously choose beliefs that support your financial goals. Start telling yourself money flows easily and abundantly into my life. I am worthy of great wealth. The more value I create, the more money I make. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Brian, isn't this just positive thinking? Does it really work? And my answer is absolutely. But it's not just about thinking positively, it's about aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions towards your financial goals. Let me share a quick story with you. I once worked with a young entrepreneur who was struggling to get his business off the ground. He had a great product, but he just couldn't seem to make sales. When we dug deeper, we discovered that he had a deep-seated belief that sales is manipulative. Can you see how this belief was holding him back? We worked on reframing his belief to sales is serving once he started to see sales as a way of helping people and solving their problems. His entire approach changed. His confidence grew, his interactions with potential customers improved, and guess what? His sales skyrocketed. All because he changed one simple belief. This brings us to our second key principle, the law of expectations. What you expect with confidence becomes your own self-fulfilling prophecy. If you expect to succeed, you will. If you expect to fail, you will. Your expectations shape your actions and your perception of opportunities. So I want you to start expecting success. Expect to make more money. Expect opportunities to come your way. When you cultivate this expectation of success, you'll start to notice opportunities that you might have overlooked before. You'll approach challenges with confidence, knowing that you have what it takes to overcome them. Now, let's talk about the third principle, the law of attraction. You've probably heard of this one before, but let me explain how it applies to making more money. The law of attraction states that you attract into your life whatever you think about most of the time. Your dominant thoughts and feelings are like a magnet, attracting corresponding experiences and opportunities. So if you constantly worry about money and focus on your lack of it, guess what you're going to attract? More lack, more financial stress. But if you focus on abundance, on the money you want to make, on the lifestyle you want to live, you'll start attracting opportunities that align with those thoughts. This doesn't mean you should ignore your current financial reality, But it does mean that you should spend more time visualizing and planning for the financial future you want rather than worrying about your current limitations. Here's a powerful exercise I want you to try every night before you go to sleep. And every morning when you wake up, spend 5 minutes visualizing your ideal financial situation. See yourself making the money you desire. Feel the emotions of financial success, the security, the freedom, the ability to help others. Make this vision as vivid and detailed as possible. This exercise does two things. First, it programs your subconscious mind to look for opportunities that align with your vision. Second, it builds your belief and expectation of success, reinforcing the first two laws we discussed. Now, let's move on to the fourth principle, the law of concentration. This law states that whatever you dwell upon grows in your reality. In other words, what you focus on expands. This is why it's crucial to focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. When it comes to making more money, you need to concentrate on wealth-building activities and thoughts. Focus on increasing your income, not on cutting costs. Focus on providing more value, not on how to get by with less. Focus on abundance, not on scarcity. This doesn't mean you should be reckless with your spending. Good money management is important. But too often, people get stuck in a scarcity mindset, always thinking about how to spend less rather than how to earn more. The path to real wealth lies in expanding your income, not just reducing your expenses. So how do you apply the law of concentration to make more money? Start by identifying the highest value activities in your work or business. These are the tasks that directly contribute to your income. For most people, these activities fall into two categories: acquiring new skills that increase your value in the marketplace, and activities that directly generate revenue, like sales or creating products. Once you've identified these high-value activities, focus on them relentlessly. Eliminate or delegate lower-value tasks that don't directly contribute to your income. Remember, your time and mental energy are limited resources. By concentrating them on wealth-building activities, you'll see your income grow exponentially. This brings us to our fifth principle, the law of substitution. This law states that you can substitute a positive thought for a negative thought. Your mind can only hold one thought at a time, and you have the power to choose that thought. When it comes to making more money, this law is incredibly powerful. Whenever you catch yourself thinking a negative thought about money or your ability to earn it, consciously substitute it with a positive one. If you find yourself thinking, "I'll never be able to afford that," replace it with, "I'm finding ways to increase my income so I can afford the things I want." This isn't about denying reality or ignoring genuine financial challenges. It's about reframing your thoughts in a way that empowers you to find solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Now, let's talk about the sixth principle, the law of habit. This law states that whatever you do repeatedly eventually becomes a habit. And habits, my friends, are the key to long-term success in any area of life, including your finances. To make more money, you need to develop habits that support wealth creation. These include habits of thought, like the positive beliefs and expectations we've discussed, as well as habits of action. Some powerful habits for increasing your income include continuous learning. Commit to learning something new every day that can increase your value in the marketplace. Networking. Make it a habit to connect with new people regularly. Your network is your net worth. Goal setting. Set clear, specific financial goals and review them daily. Saving and investing. Make saving a portion of your income automatic. Time management. Develop the habit of focusing on high-value activities and eliminating time wasters. Remember, these habits don't form overnight. It takes consistent effort over time. But once these habits are ingrained, they'll naturally propel you towards greater wealth. This brings us to our seventh principle, the law of superconscious activity. This law states that when you relax and create a clear mental picture of your goals, your subconscious and superconscious minds go to work to make that picture a reality. This is why visualization is so powerful. When you consistently visualize yourself achieving your financial goals, you're activating your superconscious mind. This part of your mind is incredibly powerful. It can perceive opportunities that your conscious mind might miss, make connections that lead to breakthrough ideas, and guide you towards actions that align with your goals. To harness the power of your superconscious mind, make visualization a daily habit. Spend time each day in quiet reflection, picturing your ideal financial future in vivid detail. Feel the emotions associated with achieving your financial goals. The more real you can make it in your mind, the more effectively your superconscious mind will work to bring it into reality. Now, let's discuss the eighth principle, the law of correspondence. This law states that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. In other words, your external circumstances, including your financial situation, correspond to your internal thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes. This law ties together everything we've discussed so far. If you want to change your financial reality, you need to start by changing your internal world. Your thoughts about money, your beliefs about your ability to earn, your expectations of success, all of these need to align with the level of wealth you desire. This doesn't mean that external factors don't matter. Of course they do. Economic conditions, market trends, and other external circumstances can impact your financial situation. But how you respond to these factors and the opportunities you're able to see and seize is determined by your internal world. So how do you apply the law of correspondence to make more money? Start by doing a thorough inventory of your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes about money. Are they aligned with the level of wealth you want to achieve? If not, consciously work on changing them. This isn't a quick fix, it's an ongoing process. But as your internal world shifts, you'll be amazed at how your external circumstances begin to change in response. Let's move on to the ninth principle, the law of cause and effect. This law states that for every effect in your life, there is a specific cause. If you want to change the effects, in this case, your income, you need to change the causes. When it comes to making more money, the primary cause is the value you create in the marketplace. The more value you create, the more money you can make. It's that simple. But how do you increase the value you create? There are several ways. Increase your skills. The more skilled you are, the more value you can create. Commit to continuous learning and skill development. Increase your productivity. The more you can produce in a given time, the more valuable you become. Learn to manage your time effectively and focus on high-value activities. Solve bigger problems. The size of your income is directly proportional to the size of the problems you solve. Look for ways to tackle larger, more significant challenges in your industry. Reach more people. The more people you can provide value to, the more money you can make. Look for ways to scale your impact. Remember, making more money isn't about finding a get-rich-quick scheme. It's about consistently taking actions that increase your value in the marketplace. When you focus on creating more value, the money will follow naturally. Now, let's discuss the 10th principle, the law of accumulation. This law states that everything great and worthwhile in human life is an accumulation of hundreds and sometimes thousands of tiny efforts and sacrifices that nobody ever sees or appreciates. This law is crucial for making more money because it reminds us that financial success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of consistent, persistent effort over time. Every positive action you take, every skill you learn, every connection you make, they all add up over time to create your financial success. This law is why patience and persistence are so important in building wealth. You might not see immediate results from your efforts, but trust that they are accumulating. Every book you read, every course you take, every hour you spend honing your skills, it's all building towards your financial goals. The law of accumulation also applies to your savings and investments. Small, consistent savings can accumulate into significant wealth over time, thanks to the power of compound interest. And this is why starting to save and invest early is so powerful. It gives you more time for your wealth to accumulate. Let's move on to the 11th principle, the law of preparation. This law states that the better prepared you are, the more confident you become, and the more likely you are to take the actions necessary to achieve your goals. When it comes to making more money, preparation is key. This includes financial education. The more you understand about money, investing, and wealth creation, the better equipped you'll be to make smart financial decisions. Skill development, continuously preparing yourself by learning new skills that increase your value in the marketplace. Market research, understanding the needs and trends in your industry so you can position yourself to provide maximum value. Networking, building relationships and connections before you need them. Opportunity analysis, researching and preparing for potential opportunities before they arise. The more prepared you are, the more confidently you'll be able to seize opportunities when they present themselves. And in the world of wealth creation, confidence is key. It allows you to take calculated risks, negotiate effectively, and pursue ambitious goals. Now, let's talk about the 12th principle, the law of forced efficiency. This law states that there is never enough time to do everything, but there is always enough time to do the most important things. This law is crucial for making more money because it forces you to prioritize. You can't do everything, so you need to focus on the activities that will have the biggest impact on your income. Here's how to apply this law. Identify your highest value activities. These are the tasks that directly contribute to your income. Prioritize these activities, schedule them for your peak performance times. Eliminate or delegate low-value activities. Be ruthless in cutting out tasks that don't contribute to your financial goals. Use deadlines. Give yourself specific time frames to complete important tasks. This creates a sense of urgency that boosts your efficiency. Remember, making more money isn't about working longer hours. It's about making the most of the time you have by focusing on high-impact activities. Let's move on to the 13th principle, the law of decision. This law states that all progress begins with a decision to do something different. If you want to make more money, you need to make a firm decision to do so. This might sound obvious, but many people never really make this decision. They might wish for more money or hope that their financial situation will improve, but they never make a committed decision to change. Making a decision means committing to a specific course of action. It means saying no to things that don't align with your financial goals. It means being willing to step out of your comfort zone and do things differently. So right now, I want you to make a decision. Decide that you are going to increase your income. Decide that you are going to do whatever it takes legally and ethically to achieve your financial goals. This decision is the first step towards transforming your financial future. Now, let's discuss the 14th principle, the law of flexibility. This law states that your ability to succeed is directly proportional to your ability to adapt and change in response to new information or circumstances. In today's rapidly changing world, flexibility is crucial for financial success. Markets change, technologies evolve, and new opportunities emerge. To make more money, you need to be able to adapt quickly to these changes. This means being open to new ideas and approaches. Continuously updating your skills to stay relevant in the marketplace. Being willing to pivot your strategies when necessary. Seeing change as an opportunity rather than a threat. Remember, the most successful people are often those who can adapt the quickest to changing circumstances. They're the ones who see opportunities and challenges and who are willing to change their approach when their current methods aren't working. Let's move on to the 15th principle, the law of incremental improvement. This law states that small, consistent improvements over time lead to massive results. When it comes to making more money, it's easy to get caught up in the desire for quick, dramatic results. But sustainable wealth is usually built through consistent incremental improvements. Here's how to apply this law. Focus on getting 1% better each day in your key skills. Look for small ways to increase your productivity daily. Make slightly better decisions each day about how you spend and invest your money. Gradually expand your network and build stronger relationships. These small improvements might not seem significant on a day-to-day basis, but over time they compound to create massive results. It's like compound interest for your skills and habits. Now, let's talk about the 16th principle, the law of accelerated learning. This law states that the faster you learn, the more you earn. In today's knowledge economy, Your earning potential is directly tied to your knowledge and skills. The faster you can acquire new knowledge and skills, the faster you can increase your value in the marketplace and consequently your income. Here are some strategies for accelerated learning. Voraciously commit to reading at least one book per week in your field. Attend seminars and workshops. Immerse yourself in intensive learning experiences. Find mentors. Learn from those who have already achieved what you want to achieve. Teach others. Teaching a subject helps you master it more deeply. Apply what you learn immediately. Don't just acquire knowledge, put it into practice. Remember, in the information age, learning is earning. The more you learn, the more you can earn. Let's move on to the 17th principle, the law of clarity. This law states that the clearer you are about your goals and objectives, the more likely you are to achieve them. When it comes to making more money, clarity is crucial. You need to be crystal clear about how much money you want to make, by when you want to make it, how you plan to make it, why you want to make it. The more specific you can be, the better. Instead of saying, I want to make more money, say, I want to increase my income to $100,000 per year by December 31st by starting a consulting business that helps small businesses improve their online marketing. This level of clarity does several things. It gives your brain a clear target to focus on. It allows you to create a specific plan of action. It helps you measure your progress. It increases your motivation by connecting your goal to your deeper reasons. So take some time right now to get clear about your financial goals. Write them down in specific, measurable terms. This clarity will be a powerful force in helping you achieve those goals. Now, let's discuss the 18th principle, the law of profitability. This law states that to increase your income, you must increase your ability to contribute to the profitability of your organization or industry. In the world of business, profitability is king. Whether you're an employee, an entrepreneur, or a freelancer, your income is ultimately tied to the value you create in terms of profitability. Here's how to apply this law. Understand your company's or industry's profit drivers. What activities or factors have the biggest impact on profitability? Focus on high leverage activities. Prioritize tasks that have the biggest impact on profitability. Measure your results. Keep track of how your efforts impact the bottom line. Continuously look for ways to increase efficiency and reduce costs. Develop skills that directly contribute to profitability, such as sales, marketing, or process optimization. Remember, the more you can contribute to profitability, the more valuable you become, and the more you can justify higher compensation. Let's move on to the 19th principle, the law of persistence. This law states that your ability to persist in the face of setbacks and disappointments is the most important single quality for success. Making more money often involves overcoming obstacles, facing rejections, and dealing with temporary failures. Your persistence in the face of these challenges will largely determine your ultimate success. Here's how to develop persistence. Expect obstacles. Understand that setbacks are a normal part of the process, not a sign of failure. Reframe failures as learning opportunities. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this after every setback? Focus on your why. Keep your reasons for wanting to make more money at the forefront of your mind. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small, to maintain momentum. Surround yourself with supportive people. Build a network that encourages and motivates you. Remember, most people give up just before they're about to achieve significant success. Don't be one of them. Persist and you will succeed. Now let's discuss the 20th principle, the law of reciprocity. This law states that the more you give, the more you receive. When it comes to making more money, it's easy to fall into a mindset of always trying to get more. But paradoxically, one of the most effective ways to increase your income is to focus on giving more value to others. Here's how to apply the law of reciprocity. Focus on serving others. Look for ways to help people without expecting immediate returns. Provide more value than you're paid for. Always strive to over-deliver. Build genuine relationships network with the intention of helping others, not just to get something for yourself. Share your knowledge, teach others what you know. This not only helps them, but also cements your own expertise. Practice random acts of kindness. These create positive energy that often comes back to you in unexpected ways. When you consistently give value to others, you create a reservoir of goodwill. This leads to more opportunities, stronger relationships, and often increased financial returns. Let's move on to the 21st principle, the law of compound growth. This law states that small, consistent efforts compound over time to create massive results. This law is powerful when it comes to making more money because it shows how seemingly small actions, when repeated consistently, can lead to significant wealth over time. Here's how to apply this law. Start small, but start now. Don't wait for the perfect moment to begin. Start with what you have. Be consistent. It's better to take small actions every day than to make sporadic large efforts. Reinvest your gains when you start seeing results. Put them back into your growth efforts. Be patient. Compound growth takes time. Trust the process and keep going. Focus on habits. Develop daily habits that support your financial growth. Remember, wealth is not usually built overnight. It's built through the compound effect of consistent, positive actions over time. Now let's discuss the 22nd principle, the law of deliberate practice. This law states that to become excellent at anything, you must engage in focused, intentional practice designed to improve performance. When it comes to making more money, deliberate practice is about consistently working to improve the skills that directly impact your earning potential. Here's how to apply this law. Identify the key skills in your field, what abilities have the biggest impact on success and income in your industry. Set specific improvement goals. Don't just practice randomly. Have clear objectives for what you want to improve.
Seek feedback regularly. Get input from mentors, colleagues, or clients on your performance.
Push beyond your comfort zone. Deliberate practice should feel challenging. If it's easy, you're not improving. Reflect and adjust. Regularly review your progress and adjust your practice accordingly. Remember, it's not just about putting in the hours, it's about making those hours count through focused, deliberate effort to improve. Let's move on to the 23rd principle, the law of specialization. This law states that the more specialized you become in a particular area, the more valuable you become in the marketplace. In today's complex world, specialists often command higher incomes than generalists. Here's how to apply this law. Identify a profitable niche. Look for areas in your industry where there's high demand but limited supply of expertise. Develop deep expertise. Commit to becoming one of the best in your chosen niche. Brand yourself as an expert. Share your specialized knowledge through writing, speaking, or consulting. Continuously update your expertise. Stay at the cutting edge of developments in your niche. Solve complex problems. Use your specialized knowledge to tackle challenges that others can't. Remember, the goal is to become so good in your specialized area that you become the go-to person. When you're the best at what you do, you can command premium rates for your services. Now, let's discuss the 24th principle, the law of association. This law states that you become like the people you associate with most. When it comes to making more money, your associations can have a profound impact. Here's how to apply this law. Seek out successful people. Make an effort to connect with individuals who are already achieving the level of financial success you aspire to. Join mastermind groups. Participate in groups of like-minded individuals who are committed to growth and success. Find a mentor. Look for someone who has achieved what you want to achieve and learn from their experience. Limit negative influences. Be mindful of relationships that drain your energy or discourage your ambitions. Be a positive influence. Remember, that association works both ways. Be the kind of successful, growth-oriented person that others want to associate with. Remember, your network is your net worth. The people you associate with can open doors, provide valuable insights, and inspire you to reach higher levels of success. Let's move on to the 25th principle, the law of creative destruction. This law, borrowed from economics, states that progress often requires the destruction of old ways to make room for new, more effective methods. When it comes to making more money, this law reminds us of the importance of innovation and adaptability. Here's how to apply it. Regularly evaluate your methods. Are your current strategies for earning and managing money as effective as they could be? Be willing to let go. Don't cling to outdated methods just because they're familiar. Embrace new technologies. Look for ways that emerging technologies can help you increase your earning potential. Disrupt yourself. Don't wait for external forces to make your skills obsolete. Proactively update your skill set. Look for opportunities in change. When industries or markets shift, there are often new opportunities for those quick to adapt. Remember, in today's fast-paced world, what worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. Stay ahead of the curve by constantly innovating and improving your approach to making money. Now, as we near the end of our session, let's recap the key points we've covered. Your beliefs shape your financial reality. Expect success, and you're more likely to achieve it. Focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. Develop habits that support wealth creation. Visualize your financial goals to activate your superconscious mind. Your outer world reflects your inner world. Increase your value to increase your income. Success is the result of hundreds of small efforts over time. Preparation breeds confidence and success. Focus on high-value activities.
Make a firm decision to increase your income.
Be flexible and adapt to changes. Seek constant, incremental improvement. Learn faster to earn more. Be clear about your financial goals. Focus on profitability. Persist in the face of setbacks. Give value to receive value. Small, consistent efforts compound over time. Engage in deliberate practice to improve key skills. Specialize to increase your value. Associate with successful people. Be willing to innovate and adapt. Ladies and gentlemen, we've covered a lot of ground today. We've explored 23 powerful principles that, when applied consistently, can dramatically increase your ability to make money. But remember, knowledge is not power. It's only potential power. The real power comes from putting what you've learned into action. So here's my challenge to you. Don't let this be just another seminar where you get excited in the moment, but then go back to your old ways. Take what you've learned today and apply it. Start small if you need to, but start now. Choose one or two of these principles that resonated with you the most and commit to applying them in your life starting today. Maybe it's changing a limiting belief about money. Maybe it's starting a daily visualization practice. Or maybe it's identifying your highest value activities and focusing more of your time on them. Whatever it is, take action. Because action is what turns ideas into results. It's what turns potential into reality. It's what turns ordinary people into extraordinary success stories. Remember, making more money isn't just about the money itself. It's about the freedom it provides, the ability to live life on your terms, the capacity to make a bigger impact in the world, the opportunity to provide for your loved ones and support causes you believe in. You have within you right now everything you need to achieve extraordinary levels of success. You have the ability to train your brain to make more money than you ever thought possible. All you need to do is apply these principles consistently, persistently, and with unwavering determination. So go forth from here with a new mindset. See yourself as someone capable of great wealth and success. Expect good things to happen. Focus on creating value. Persist through challenges. And never, ever give up on your dreams. Thank you for your attention today. Now go out there and make it happen. The world is waiting for the value only you can provide. Your financial success story starts right here, right now. Embrace it, own it, and make it a reality. Thank you and God bless.